And then he's like 87 years old and he's taking on more wives. And it's like, there's parents that just put their kids like, oh yeah, go have fun with Uncle Jeff. Like, no, that's fucked up. Like,
Don't go have fun with Uncle
he's
Jeff.
like 16 with an 87-year-old and he's still going at it. Like,
Hello and welcome back to Two Cute Guys. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Gunner.
And today is Friday. We have a guest, but before that, let's tell you about us. You can find us on Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, and YouTube.
Yup.
Now, fresh on YouTube. You can hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We have a business email that's jureshbusiness@gmail.com, JURESH business@gmail.com. We also have a Patreon, that's Patreon/2cuteguys. Go check out the tiers, see what you can get from us. They're pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
I'd say so, right?
yeah.
Don't speak it. Don't speak it.
Back to today's Friday.
We do have a guest.
We have a guest.
Do you want to introduce him or me?
I'll introduce him.
Alright, you go ahead.
According to our similar friends,
Yup.
you are worse than Connor Gates at Call of Duty.
Yup.
Okay.
This is Jorey. I don't know your last name. I'm
What's
sorry.
What?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
This is Jorey. What's up?
There we go. All right.
Alright, welcome, Jorey. Two Cute Guys
Thank you.
podcast.
Thanks for having
I
me.
hear you're an avid listener.
Yeah, it's been hard listening the last couple of weeks just because, I don't know, I've been doing a lot of stuff. Not really, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I usually do when I drive and stuff. I used to drive a lot for work, so I just turn you guys on or Joe Rogan, so you guys are up there with him. That helps.
Yeah, I like to hear that.
But yes, I mean, I listened to probably like 8 or 9 episodes. So,
8 or 9. We have 32.
yeah, I told you it's been slow lately.
It's been slow. Did you just not
busy
work?
guy.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Jorey, welcome to the Two Cute Guys officially. I would say how do you know us, but through mutual friends, I guess, is the early answer.
Yeah.
Because we don't know much about each other. We're all mysteries here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I only got to know Connor and all them guys, like, literally in September. I got to know them pretty good. So, like, Oktoberfest is when we actually started hanging out more and stuff. So, yeah, it's been weird last, like, whatever, 8 months. So,
All right, Jorey. Well, do you attend UWL?
yeah.
Okay. And what's your major?
Well, I started off as accounting, and then I switched a couple times. So I'm at business management now, so can't get much more basic than that.
Why are you in business management?
I don't know what I want to do.
Pretty nice.
So, like, yeah, it's just the easiest thing you can do.
What year are you in school?
I'm gonna be a third year, so.
Third year?
Yeah.
Not terrible, not terrible. And do you actually want to do business management?
I don't know what I want to do. Like that's just the easiest degree. It's pretty broad, so I can do whatever you want with that. I mean, I really just want to travel after college for a while and just figure some things out.
Where do you want to travel to?
Well, I've been to Spain before, so I really want to go back there.
How's Spain?
Spain's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you
Less Spanish?
No.
Oh, no?
It's funny because like we went for a trip for my school and like it was just my Spanish class in high school and we went and we're like, oh yeah, you gotta speak Spanish all the time, whatever. And every restaurant, every place we went to, they're like, well, you're American, so they immediately start speaking English. So it's like, oh, good, we have to practice Spanish. No Spanish in Spain, basically.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's a good time. If you guys ever go to Europe, I recommend Spain. High up on the list. So.
That's nice. All right, Jorey, sorry to cut you off there.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, but we do have a guest now because nobody can babysit her. It is our dog, Melly. So she will be joining us for the remainder of this podcast or until she freaks out. Spain.
Yeah, Spain. Yeah, we were talking about that. Like you said something about where I want to go. Other than that, that's tough. Like I don't know anywhere else to go. Honestly.
Spain is it. That is your pinnacle. That is your peak. You're like, yeah, I've done it all.
Yeah, Spain. Like I don't know. I've been a couple places. So been to the Bahamas before too, and Mexico and Spain. So like I've been around. It's just Spain's been probably the best place so far. So.
Yeah, but where's your one that you want to go? Where do you want to go the most? Come on, what's your fantasy location? Come on.
Like I don't know, just somewhere like a big ass beach.
Istanbul.
That's not that's not a big ass beach.
You don't know. I bet they have a big beach
I'm
there
sure they do.
somewhere.
Honestly, that I like Abu Dhabi would be pretty cool to go to. Just because it's like super fucking rich. I don't know if I could afford anything there, but it'd be cool to check it out.
Maybe not even a hotel room. I just sleep on the streets.
Sleep on the beach. Yeah, I'm down.
Think you can sleep in a car if you have homeless? Think you can do it?
God no.
Do that? What is that nomad fucking mindset?
Yeah, we got
Couch surfing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. Actually, speaking of sleeping on the beach,
You
I'd
slept
actually
on
want
the beach?
No, I almost did in Padre, but actually, I want to go to Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah, Ibiza.
I've heard it's quite the party city.
Yep. that's the sole reason.
Are you a partier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big partier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. Actually, I kind of know you are. Friends told me on and off
I was gonna
stories.
say, yeah. If you've heard anything about Padre, you would.
Do you want to go into the Padre story of what happened to you?
I mean, I can't really get in trouble now, so it's fine.
I think you're fine now.
Yeah. So we went down there. It was six of us guys from lacrosse here. We went down. I think it was the third or fourth day. We found this lady in the hallway, just random lady, and she had a baggie of goodies.
Goodies.
And she's like, "Do you guys want any?" Me and one of the other guys was like, "Yeah, sure, we'll buy some," just because sometimes that stuff's fun. So we got some, whatever. We got, I think it was like 15 pills.
It's a lot of pills.
Holy shit.
Just wait.
I know how the story is.
Yeah.
You know the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we had that, whatever. And we all of us took one the first night, and I was like, I didn't really feel anything. So I'm like, okay, well, this stuff is fake. And it was like,
It's just like a dud.
yeah, it was like, it's whatever. I mean, so the next night we're doing pretty good. I basically got blackout drunk, which you're not supposed to do with these kind of pills.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
then
not supposed to do with any pills.
No, you're really not. You're right. So we did that, and then turns out I had the rest of the bag by myself, which is like 8 to 12.
You took 8 to 12
shit.
pills.
Yeah.
I know you took that many.
Yeah,
I just know you
that's-
took way too much.
That's a detail I did not know.
Yeah, so I did that, and then I proceeded to pass out,
Mhm.
and then just lay there unconscious for a while. And they're like, "You should probably go to the hospital," because they couldn't get me. They just slapped me and shit. I'm like, "You got to get up."
Could they not wake you up or
No,
You
I was
just
like a lifeless body. I was alive. Like I didn't like die and like come back to life or anything. But like, yeah, I was just kind of just chilling there.
Were
by
you
myself.
dreaming or anything, or was it just black?
I lost 24 hours. I don't remember 24 hours.
You remember 24
Holy
Yeah,
hours.
it was weird. Yeah.
Damn.
So the day of that trip was just gone.
Did you fall asleep somewhere conventional, or did you fall
Yeah.
asleep in like the middle of the
No,
road?
we were in the hotel room, so I was
Okay.
just chilling on the bed. But like, the only bad thing was that the only thing I had on at that time, we had a fraternity flag,
Okay.
and I was wearing that as a diaper.
You're wearing a flag in the diaper.
Yep.
Nice.
So like, we had plenty of pictures of that stuff, and then they're like, yeah. So our president wasn't really happy about that.
You went with the president?
No, he wasn't there, but someone called him. And he had somehow found a hotel and everything. It was really weird how that worked out. But
I mean, it's a solid story that you can tell from now on. Like, hey,
Yeah.
don't take too many pills. You'll
oh
pass out.
yeah, don't do that. Those are not the move. It's not the move at all. It's not a good time.
Backtracking a little bit, you said you were in
Yeah.
a flag of your fraternity.
Yeah.
You're in a frat.
Yep.
So Hunter and I know absolutely nothing about frat lifestyle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we both. I don't know if you heard our college stories.
Mm-hmm.
Not successful.
Yeah. No, I listened to that podcast. So
Yeah. The first one.
Was it your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your first. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know any numbers or anything by him, so I just tapped on it. I'm like, all right, let's go. So I was
Okay,
like,
let's go.
It's like dropping on the couch. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
well, I dropped out. Hunter
Yeah.
didn't go back.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess you could say drop out.
What do you mean I guess? What do you mean I didn't go back?
Well, you just didn't go back.
I did the same thing you did.
You dropped out.
Yes.
Did you get
Why do
out?
you always say I didn't go back?
I don't know, because I always forget, honestly.
That irks me.
Okay, from now on, I'll say you dropped out too. We're dropouts.
Okay.
We should probably just call this podcast the dropouts.
There you go.
Pretty sure it's taken. You're a frat though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our town, city area that we're in right now does not have a lot of frats.
Nah. Well, they have frats, just not they're very big.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty weak. So our frat's actually the biggest one on campus, and like nationwide, our frat's pretty tiny. It's not a big frat.
Yeah.
And like the rest of the frats on campus are huge across nations, and they have like 15 people,
Really?
which is insanely small. Because most like we do like videos. You can look at videos and stuff on YouTube and all that of this houses. They have the little compounds, like for big like D1 schools. They have like 200 people in their frats, which is just unreal compared to us. I think we have like 27.
27 people?
Which is big for lacrosse.
I was like, yeah, it's pretty big for like just our this city that doesn't have a lot of frats.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a frat house?
Yeah, we're actually the only frat on campus with a house.
Is it true that there can't be like frat houses anymore?
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard the story at all about how our house started.
I like kind of know the story vaguely.
Yeah, you heard it all?
No, I don't think so.
So like a quick rundown. So like back in the 60s, so when the frat started, they had this house that they wanted, and it was, I think, they assigned a bill at midnight to shut down all fraternity houses and sorority houses at the time. So if there wasn't any in existence, you couldn't make another one. And at midnight, they signed that bill, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. We went in there, got the lease signed, or not the lease, but the property, the deed signed and all that stuff. So we got it in just before the bill got signed. So
you literally got it in like an hour before the bill got signed.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. So we're the only one on campus now. The sororities used to have them. It burned down. So they didn't really want to build another one. But yeah, so if there's any houses with more than a certain amount of people in lacrosse, it's considered a brothel.
It's considered a brothel.
That was
really
the thing that was signed into effect back in the 60s.
Why is it considered a brothel?
I don't know.
Hey, if you have more than 25, you're a strip club.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. Yeah,
25 dudes, you're a strip club.
I think it's like 8. Honestly, if you have more than 8, it's like considered a sex.
Really?
Spot. Yeah.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
Why didn't they just be like, yeah, you just can't do that? But like, no, you're a fucking brothel.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're just classified as a brothel. You have 8 dudes, like, oh, that's tough.
And you just play Xbox and shit, and just black it out. You're like, yeah, you guys are strippers now. It's fucking weird. Was there initiation to get into your frat? Can you talk about that?
No, I cannot talk about it, but yes, there is.
Okay.
I can't talk about the certain specifics, but yeah, it is. We don't allow hazing, which is one big thing. There's still places in the U.S. that are allowed hazing. They get frowned upon, and usually they're shut down right away.
So if anyone finds out that you guys actually hazed anything, you immediately shut down?
Yeah, we'll get suspended first, and then we'll get under investigation and stuff. So
nice.
Yeah, that's cool. So the authorities come into play, and it's like, oh, okay, because we've had chapters out in California, all the bigger schools and all that. They've actually like San Diego State or something like that. We had a chapter out there, and they've been under investigation. They're suspended still, but yeah. So we're just trying to survive. So
just trying to survive.
Yeah, COVID kind of fucked shit up for us.
Do you guys meet like other frats? Like your same. What is your frat called anyway?
Delta Sigma Phi.
Okay. Do you go out, like say if you go out, or do you like assemble meetings of Delta Sigma Phi?
What do you mean? Assemble meetings?
Like since you have like your little station lacrosse.
Yep.
Is there like a bigger meeting like for like a bunch of houses to meet up or no?
Yeah, there's headquarters. So okay. I mean they do everything. So we've done Zoom calls lately. We've done a lot of Zoom calls. Nationwide, where you just get in and you talk and go over a bunch of stuff. Lately, we've been getting more chapters come here. So we've had South Dakota boys. They came here for a weekend. That was fantastic. They're insane. Like, you thought Wisconsinites can drink. They're so boring out there. Like, that's all they can do is drink. So
I have heard South Dakota's pretty fucking boring.
Yeah, but they have it's kind of crazy. So they get insane. They're a good time. We've had Oshkosh was supposed to come here, and then COVID hit. We've had like Iowa came for a weekend. So yeah, we've had more chapters come here and stuff. So that's a good time. These are pretty good guys. So we have a chapter up in Eau Claire actually. Really? Yeah, Connor might join that there, but he's not totally sure yet. He's basically here every weekend, so I don't know why he would. But yeah.
Understood. Why'd you join the frat in the first place then? Were you just like, yeah, I'm a fucking frat boy now, baby?
No.
Your intention going into like, yes, I am a frat boy, hard and hard. Let's go.
That's not how frats work on lacrosse campus at all.
Close enough.
Yeah. No, if you ever saw like the frat guys that are here, you're like, you sure you're in a frat? Like, really? Okay. No, it's just like I like being a part of something, so I just want to do something to get my ass out of bed and go and do stuff, because we do stuff all the time during school year and all that.
Like, what do you do?
Our biggest thing that we do is actually dog days.
Dog days?
Dog days? Have you seen that on campus?
No. We're not on campus.
Well, I know, but we've done it for years. So if you guys just saw it, okay.
No idea.
We just bring in dogs from the local shelter, and then we put it like right before finals or something like that to relieve stress for the students. We put them like in a fenced-in area, and you come in, pay like $1 or $2, and you get to pet some dogs for however long you want.
I have seen that at Eau Claire when I was there. Yeah, so I understand the concept of what you're saying, but it wasn't some Delta Sigma Phi boys. It was just a group of girls.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's our thing. So we do that. We work, but our every fraternity has an organization they work with.
Mhm.
So ours is Red Cross. We don't do shit with them. Honestly, we haven't talked to them. I don't think we have like talked to their representative ever.
They're like your like their.
That's our organization that we partner with.
Okay.
So
nothing to do with them.
well, we actually did. We were gonna plan a kickball tournament, so anyone and everyone could come to that. So
Mhm.
we're gonna plan it again. So if you guys got a team, you got like 6 people or whatever, or you got a kickball tournament. It is alcohol involved, but you can't bring it with you. That's noticeable. So you can pre.
So there's alcohol there, or you can just be drunk when you get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there gonna be alcohol there?
No. Well, there will be, but we're not gonna be serving it.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, I'm 21. I can drink.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Hunter is totally 21.
So am I.
Just turned.
Yesterday.
Yeah, according to my Illinois ID.
We got a fake ID.
Oh yeah.
I never understood it. I didn't have a fake ID.
It's awful. Mine's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah, it works.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it kind of. For the bars, it matters.
Are you like here?
Yeah.
Because I know some bars, like, you can literally just not even be the same skin color and you can get in.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
as long as you have enough I have seen people, like, I've seen one of my African American friends, I believe, in Eau Claire, once was like, because he was just trying to get in, he was 20, he's like, just give me any ID. And like some dude handed it was like a white guy on the ID card, and he's African American. He just walked in. He's like, "Here you go." They let him in. They're like, "Yeah, it looks like you."
I've had. Where was I? Oh, we went to a smaller bar downtown, and it was like I think it was Halloween or some shit or some random weekend. There's actually a decent amount of people there. It's not very big. We went in there as a bouncer sitting there, and he's like, "ID." I'm like, "Oh shit," because usually we just walk in, you sit at the bar, and you're good to go. There's no bouncer or anything. And we walk in as a bouncer, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I don't have anything." I don't want to leave because everyone's 21.
Mm-hmm. You don't be the Debbie Downer.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, damn it. He's like, just give me an ID. I'm like, does it matter what ID? He's like, just give me an ID. No, I was 19 at the time. I handed my real ID. He's like, oh, you're good to go. I'm like, what?
Just hand me any. Here you go. No, it says you're 19. You're clear. Let's go.
He's like, you're good to go. I'm like, all right. This is lit. I'm good. I'm good to go. So.
Do you ever get those? Do you get full of anxiety when they start checking IDs?
I haven't used I just got my ID like a month ago.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a shit
It doesn't
show.
even matter then now.
No, well, I mean, I got 6 months left until I turn 21. But right now, I don't know if I'm going to go to the bars until a couple weeks from now, probably.
Yeah, they're kind of sketch.
Yeah, I know a couple.
Are they still open?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
Yeah, you can get like $1 shots. Apparently, I'm like, ooh.
Damn.
Like $2 beers. I'm like, oh my, what? So I'm like, I kind of have to go, honestly.
they're just begging me.
Yeah.
So I might as well pull up.
No, but yeah, the only bad thing's like we know a girl that had COVID and she quarantined for maybe 2 days, and then she went to the bars every night. And we're like, that's why I'm not going to the bars.
Yeah, because people just don't give a shit. They're like, oh yeah, rest for 2 weeks. Like, all right, I rested for like 4 days, so I think I'm good. Yeah, 14 days, 4 days.
Like a couple hours pass by. Oh, I'm so bored. You go to the bar.
Just text someone, you want to hang out today? I'm like, yeah, like it's not the move. But like, I mean, Cole had it, but he didn't have any symptoms or anything.
D. Cole Howard on this podcast had
he was
COVID.
here.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was after he came here. But I mean, if you don't get tested, then you don't have COVID.
That's
so
facts. Well, and people say if you get tested, you're also getting shit by the government.
yeah, I heard this one story. They got it was what was it? It was like one lady said she was gonna go get tested, so she signed up to go get tested or whatever, and she never went in to get tested, and she got a response back from the government saying that you tested positive for COVID.
Wait, so she never went in to get it, but then she tested positive.
Yeah, she got a report back saying you're positive for COVID. She's like, what? So like, there's some sketchy stuff going on with all this. So,
what would you do if you just like signed to be tested, but then you didn't go, and they're just like, yeah, you're positive?
Oh, I'd spread that shit everywhere.
Yeah,
that's so sketchy, dude. Like, especially after like you guys see how like Trump made everyone all the people like report back to the CDC and all that, and like how the numbers went just skyrocketing down.
Yeah,
like that's just some sketchy stuff that's going on. I don't know. Aren't you guys big conspiracy theories?
But we're huge in conspiracy theories. Yeah. You got any good ones? We can tell you our signature one if you haven't heard it.
No, I don't think I have.
Hunter.
Go for it.
All right.
We haven't talked about this in a while, actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one to remember.
to dinosaurs, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Most dinosaurs.
Okay.
All right, Cole. Basically, the gist of it, or I just called you Cole. Jorey. Basically, the gist of it is, we are dinosaurs.
No. That clicked. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, dinosaurs don't exist. Never did. Okay. Wait. Did they?
They did exist.
Okay.
There
They
was
did
no
exist.
meteorite.
Yes. There was no meteor.
Okay.
They just chilled in the cave for like a couple, years or so.
Couple years,
A couple hundred years.
And then we just evolved, homie. We didn't come from no fish pond.
We are evolved dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs just like shrunk, and now we are that.
Like they still find
But, like-
fossils. They do find fossils, but those are the ones that just died out.
Yeah, those are dead homies.
But like you saying, like if it's like I was obviously I'm saying like just in caves and shit. But like if you're in caves, it would be so much different though. Cause like you ever see those fish or like those weird animals that are so far underwater, they're just fucked up.
Yeah, like they don't have eyes and shit.
Yeah, you can see through them.
Yeah.
Because they have no pigment or
They're
whatever.
just transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause like
Yeah, but even if they chill in caves, because dinosaurs are what, like 5 million years ago?
yeah.
I don't even know.
I could not tell you. Yeah.
What it is, 5, 10, 50 million
Yeah.
years ago.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
Like there was no meteorite, but like there was an ice age, or some say. Even if that happened, like we chilled in caves, like Hunter said.
Yeah.
But then you know what we did? We came out of those caves.
Well, no shit. Like eventually, we had to come out of the
We
caves.
came
but,
out of
like,
those caves, and then at 3 years old, I was just in my bed.
We were like velociraptors. We were T-Rexes.
That's where they spawned me. Bro.
And then we did turn into those little freaky fucking animals, that like under the sea, like
Okay.
we didn't have eyes, you could see through us. and
Okay,
fucking
so we
glow
had
shit.
that, and then
but
we
then we evolved.
after. So
Yeah.
after you get a sunburn or two, we come back out.
Since we live in the caves, we shrunk down because everyone knows dinosaurs are too tall for caves. So we were reproducing in the caves. We like shrunk down.
We were like, when the babies came out, we would like squish them down a little bit to
You just give 'em a
readjust.
pat?
You just
You can't grow. It's a hard
fucking pad, 1 or 2 hard pads, and then
Just
like,
break your back.
and then we turned. Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you believe that?
Interesting conspiracy. That's out there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's pretty far out there. But
We can tell you about the other ones. Did you listen to our conspiracy episode?
I think I started, and then I didn't listen to the whole thing.
It's a really good one. Did you get to the point where we talked about conspiracies?
Honestly,
that
it's
was
been
towards
so
the
long.
end.
It was really kind of towards the end, but one of the big ones we talked about was birds are controlled by the government.
Oh,
That one's facts.
And like we
They
don't.
charge on them cables, dude.
That's why they land on power lines, because they charge on the cables.
No, they want to like watch.
Not
Just wanna
all
watch, get
birds.
chill.
Not
Not
all
all.
birds.
Ooh, that's interesting. I haven't heard that. I've heard like all or nothing.
Certain birds.
Okay.
What certain birds?
I would say
you
what's
talking
certain birds then?
Dude,
Obviously the eagle. It's our national bird.
I wouldn't say it's...
Obviously the eagle. Eagles never existed.
What?
Okay. But like, if you say that, like, wouldn't you want? Because there's not many eagles out there, right?
Exactly.
Wouldn't you want more though? Because they need more eyes.
No, they want us.
Hawks.
Hawks. And
Hawks.
shit.
Okay.
So all like the apex predator ones are like
The
controlled
ones-
by the government, and also pigeons.
Yeah, facts.
Pigeons. Yeah,
Yeah.
pigeons are pretty fucking stupid. So like, it's
They try
yeah.
to act.
Yeah.
And that's-
Oh.
And that's why government made COVID so they can recharge all the birds that are like laying in the street right now that need batteries.
When was the last time you saw a hawk on a power line? That's a good robot.
That's a good robot. They have solar developments in them, so like they can just charge in the
I got
sun.
you.
And then pigeons, you gotta plug those some bitches in.
Yeah. That's why there's so many of them because they just like break once in a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like you can just kick one to the side and like they'll break.
Yeah, it's like they're pretty
Yeah.
expensive ones. Okay, I got you.
And then you could also say that the government genetically engineered. People be throwing bird food out.
Okay.
Bird food. What if it charges them? What if it actually has electromagnetic capabilities in the food and it
I
charges
feel like-
them from the inside?
I think the scientists that work on these types of things that you're describing could definitely use their brain to do other things other than just bird food that charges their robot birds so they can spy on us.
Yeah,
I don't
but if the
know.
government did it, like I bet those scientists are paid very handsomely to do that.
That's true.
stupid fucking
Yeah.
job.
I'm just saying like they're that smart if they do something else, but no. That reminds me, like, do you guys ever see like the movie Cabin in the Woods?
Yes, I have seen the movie.
Like the stupid one?
Yeah.
Like the where they're in that little bubble or whatever and they get the zombies and all that?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Really?
It's
I haven't.
dumb as shit.
It's so funny. Those two scientist dudes, they're like, oh my god. Me and my buddy just watched it like a couple weekends.
Like there's the two
last weekend.
scientist dudes that just like
In that-
control the house. Yeah.
in that bunker. Yeah. God, that okay. I'm surprised people have seen that.
I
'Cause
have
that's just
seen that.
Such a bad movie. That just reminded me of because it control everything.
Do you believe in aliens then?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, extraterrestrial.
They have to be, right? Well, especially because you guys heard the story of that spacecraft, not spacecraft, but the aerial craft that went from like sea level to 60,000 feet in 2 seconds.
I did not hear about that actually.
There was a report released off the coast of California. There was a craft that was spotted going from 0 to 60,000 in 2 seconds.
Really?
Which is obviously not from this earth. We can't do that.
You sure planes don't do that?
I mean, the fast ones maybe.
just fucking went straight up with it. I feel like they could do it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, do you guys like? Because we heard about like that UFO stuff that was released by the government.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
No one talked about it because of COVID.
Everyone's like, yeah. The government's like, yo, we'll release this now while nobody gives a shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're like, now there's evidence out there, like,
yeah.
And people are like, whatever.
It's like, nah, that can't be real. We're worried about COVID, and it's whatever. Like, I don't know. You ever hear the presidents? There was, I forgot which one it was. It was back in, it wasn't Ronald Reagan. It was sometime like around then. He's like, yeah, if I ever get any reports of aliens like that, I'm gonna let you guys all know. And then he just like totally, once he became president, he's like, no. He's like, there's like this like, I think it's just something going on that we know about, and they're keeping it on like super tight wraps. That's just, it's just weird because like Obama said the same thing. He's like, I'll tell you guys like some stuff, and like he just totally backpedaled and all that, and like it's like there's some.
Yeah, no aliens here. No.
Yeah, there's nothing here. We got no.
I don't remember saying.
Yeah, it's basically how it went. I'm like, there's some freaky shit going on that we don't know about, but.
Would you fuck an alien?
Why?
It's hot.
What if it doesn't have to be hot?
I'm just thinking I'm just thinking like the Total Recall now, like the 3 boob chick.
Yeah.
That's immediately go to. I'm like, yeah, I'd fuck her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The alien with 3 boobs, or there's just a woman with 3 boobs. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's someone who's gotten like another boob.
Just like put on there.
Just like a boob implant.
He's put in the middle. And
Give me another boob.
What if your daughter was a 3 boob chick? Would you protect her? Or would
I
you
just want to have a daughter. So you're just like, no, I'm rapping son. That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
You don't need to decide.
No. I mean, it's like China, bro. You're just like, I don't want that one. You can have it.
It's like China, just like skirt that one aside.
Yeah, it's like.
Isn't China? They have like a 2-kid policy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does one of them have to be? I don't know the.
One has to be a boy, I think.
One has to.
Yeah, so
that's what
carrying
I thought.
the name. Yeah, there has to be one boy at least and one girl. I think that's how it is.
Does it have to be one boy and one girl?
No, it has to be at least one boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's how it is.
I thought it was just one boy, and then they're like, yeah, whatever the fuck. You can have one more, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
You can't have
Yep,
one more.
that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
Just because they're just on top of each other all the time.
It's at least one boy, one girl, and then they have sex when they're ready to.
They
And then it's another one boy, one girl. And it repeats.
It's just a family tree of incest.
Speaking of inbred, have you seen like the family? I don't remember where it's at. There's actually like a well-known inbred family that lives in like a mountain somewhere. Have you guys heard about that one? I forget the fucking name. I literally just watched a video on it like a month ago or something like that. I can't remember.
Their last name Jerish?
Oh.
No.
Third cousins?
Yeah, 4th cousins. But no, like some guy did a documentary on it, and like they just live up in the mountains. Like their home's a mess. Like one of them like can't even speak functionally. Or I think there's only one that can speak functionally.
That makes sense.
And like there's only one that just yells all the time, like like during like the whole, like I'm not even trying to be funny, like that's actually like what he sounded like. Even
We don't think it's funny either, man.
yeah, dude, it's not funny at all.
It's not funny at
We're
all.
crying right now. It's so sad. But like only one of them could actually functionally speak, and she's the one that spoke to the documentary people that like came there. Like and like their house was just like a total mess, and they planned on just keep going.
How do you? I don't know how the science works behind it. I don't like science really at all. So like I don't know how like if you have sex with your sister or whatever, I don't know how that works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like I'm an only child. So
I know it fucks up some with like the chromosomes. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I just don't know why it works that way. Just because you have the same DNA, probably. I guess.
Yeah, it's the same DNA just matching. Like it doesn't.
It just meshes again and again.
Yeah.
Every time. Okay.
I feel like that. I mean, that's more of it.
Eventually, does your child just become one big blob after like 4
Yeah.
generations?
I don't know, cause like I think I was like Sloth from the Goonies. That's what I think of like inbred. Like it's the first image that comes into my head. Just all messed up.
I don't even think first generation inbred people have something wrong with them. I think it's like very rare for. Like,
I think it happens after generations. I think you're right.
Yeah, like even if like you were like a disciple of like what the fuck would your aunt or what would it be? Your mom and your dad and you and your sister,
Yeah.
and then fucking. I'm pretty sure if like you and your sister had a kid, like if you're like the first ones to do it, like the kid will just turn out just fine. Like it'll be a normal kid. I feel like that's how it works, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't really roll the dice on it though. It's like
I mean, I also would not roll the dice on that.
I'm an only child, so I don't have to worry about that too much. So
Mhm.
it's like
Maybe you have a long lost sister.
no,
No,
I don't think so.
no. I'm pretty sure if I had to put my money, it would be like the like 3 or 4 generations, and then it starts getting like really fun.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
not want to see that. But like, yeah, I don't know. Cause like, I haven't listened to like other podcasts. I haven't listen to. I don't plug them, but they're pretty big. And
I mean, you plug Joe Rogan.
well, who doesn't do that?
We.
Anyway, this podcast, I mean, it like brings you on like it's like an episodes after episodes. Like it's a whole story that they bring out. It's like 45-minute episodes.
Mhm.
But I learned about some place in Arizona. It's like a Mormon thing or whatever. Like those big things, those big cults, and it's just weird. Like polygamy, dude. Oh, that's a weird topic to get into.
Polygamy?
Yeah.
Do you not want to have more than one wife?
This dude had like 14 like 12-year-old wives. I was like,
Oh yeah, I know the age thing. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Like
It's
they're
all-
not of age.
oh, they're not of age, no. But like, yeah, they're starting kind of big compound or whatever.
You ever watch like documentaries on that shit?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, isn't there like a one? I know there's like one really big Mormon city.
Ooh, in Utah, I mean,
Ye-
all of Utah is basically Mormon.
No,
but-
there's one specific one. I know it was like a really like only Mormons live there, like specifically for Mormons. And then some dude, I think made it. Whatever. That's besides the point. Like there was just one big city. Of,
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure like one dude ran it, and like the dude had like 15 wives, and
Mhm.
like he had like the way that worked. Like he had a house, and then or not just one house. Obviously, he had like 3 houses in a row, and then like 5 wives lived in one like each of the 3 houses.
Wow.
And like he would like every hour he would rotate houses because he'd have kids with all his wives.
Yeah.
And so there's like 40 fucking children. So he'd literally rotate. Then he'd walk in the house, "Daddy!" Like fucking 20 of them screaming at me.
That's so weird.
How do you afford that?
I don't know, because like these things, like the one I listened to, it was like he had this huge compound, like he had this big, like he had like buildings on buildings or whatever, and then he's like 87 years old and he's taking on more wives, and it's like there's parents that just put their kids like, oh yeah, go have fun with Uncle Jeff, like no, that's fucked up. Like it's
Don't go have fun with
yeah,
Uncle
he's like
Jeff.
16 with an 87-year-old and he's still going at it. Like
How's his sperm work?
I don't know if he just like gets happy enough to
He
like
gets-
even
he gets a couple pumps out.
Yeah.
That's all he needs, apparently.
yeah, I don't like. It's just weird to think about. I don't know, but yeah.
You want to be a Mormon when you grow up?
Fuck no, dude.
That's all I heard. I just heard I want to be a Mormon.
No, I like drinking too much for that.
No, you do? Alright, this is Rapid Fire. Jorey, you know how Rapid Fire works?
I do. You just explain it though, just make sure.
Yep, so Hunter's going to say a topic. All of us don't know what it is right now except for Hunter.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to say it, and you word your top 3. You describe, you start at number 3, go up to 1, obviously. Say your 3, describe it, and why.
Alright.
Alright,
Sounds
ready?
good.
Go ahead, Hunter.
Alright, top 3 party games.
Top 3 party
Ooh.
games. Like drinking games or like
Drinking
actual
games?
like board games?
Drinking.
Drinking games? Alright, my number 3.
Could be if it involves drinking.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
My number 3, I'm going to say flip cup.
Okay.
I do love the flip cup just because it's fun to flip cups.
That's fair. Flipping cup is fun.
Number
Alright.
3, Jorey?
My number 3 would be Boom Cup.
Okay.
I love doing Boom Cup because I love putting people in the cycle.
Mhm.
That might be one of my favorite things during that game. It's so funny just to shit on people.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's mine.
My number 3 is also Boom Cup.
Okay.
Mainly because I like to experience the drink at the end.
Okay, perfect. My number 2 then. My number 2 is gonna be darts. It's
Okay.
classical beer darts. We actually play darts the majority of the time here because there's a 50% chance we're outside playing darts. So
Okay.
darts, if you get hit by there, it kind of fucking hurts. But it's kind of funny. Go ahead. Number 2.
Actually, mine too is darts as well.
Okay.
I've been getting into it. When I first started playing it, I got absolutely railed because I get topped every time. It was awful. But I'm getting a lot better at sniping people, so it's a good time now.
It's a solid long shot. You love
Mhm.
it. Hunter?
My number 2 is also darts.
Perfect.
Just because, I don't know, I like the game a lot. It takes actual skill,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really good at chugging stuff.
I got
so-
you. I feel like we all might have the same number 1. My number 1 is going to be beer pong.
Nope.
Nope, okay. My number 1 is going to be beer pong. There's nothing like the sweet victory shot of hitting the last cup in beer pong and just shitting the
Yeah.
trash talking. Love it. Beer pong, my number 1.
My number one's definitely beer die.
Oh, beer die.
Yep, Hunter's played on the table before.
Yep.
Built that baby. Me and one other buddy built that from scratch. So by far my favorite game. I love diving for the die. Oh, it's a good time, especially when you're in sand or in the grass or something like that.
One yet.
Oh, it's a great time. But yeah, that's my number one, beer die all the way.
I would say beer die if I had played it more because it is very fun, even though shit. But I have to go with Pong.
The Pong.
Yeah.
It's just a classic.
The classic.
You always have a good time when you're playing it
you
too, so there's nothing that can really go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
All right, and that's what I'm fighting. Jorey going on. How many wives do you think you'll have in your lifetime?
I don't know.
Four.
Yeah. We'll stop at 6. I don't know. No, I prefer to have just one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'd like to stop.
Nice.
I'd like to stop at one.
Do you want to have kids?
Yeah, eventually.
How many? Since you're an only child, do you want to have one, or do you want to have
No,
more?
I'm definitely gonna have more than one. I would cap it at like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah, dude, kids are expensive.
Kids are expensive. Kids are weird. You ever have a kid?
Actually, so I did this for shits and giggles one time. I went to the lacrosse bookstore, bought a shirt that says UWO Dad on it.
Mm-hmm.
You go to places and you wear that looking like I am when you're 20 years old. Oh, it's so funny. I highly recommend it because everyone's like,
like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 20.
yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm like, I'm 20. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
I used to have one that said UWC Daddy on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I understand a little bit. It was a nice shirt, actually.
It's actually a really comfortable shirt. I wear it all the time.
I am a dad.
But yeah, no, it's
But
a
yeah,
good
you
time.
want 2 kids? What are you
Yeah,
going to do when
2
your kids
kids.
act out on you? Are you going to discipline them? You going to beat
Yeah, I'm
them?
gonna discipline. I'm not gonna beat the shit out of them, but like you turn that. I don't know. I feel like you followed it up like really quick, so I look like a kid beater. But like, no, I'll discipline them because like it's not child abuse. I'm not gonna be the person like, oh, okay, well, just don't do it again, and I won't get angry.
Well, if your kid like really acts, so like say you're at the dinner table with your wife and your kid's sitting there and he just goes, "Fuck you, mom, you dumb bitch," and he's like
I'm
8
like,
years old.
yeah, I'm like, no, you're going to bed starving for like a week. That's it. Like, I don't know. I'd probably shout at him.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I would shut him again. I think I would laugh too hard to punish him. Because it's kind of like the same thing. My parents, when I was 11, my sister had a boyfriend when she was only like 12. But like her boyfriend was 12.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like I remember I took the phone from her and I told this kid to like suck my nuts.
It's just okay.
Like,
That's,
an 11-year-old yelling at a 12-year-old like suck my nuts, like
Mhm.
like you're gay, something like
Yeah.
that. Like whatever insults, I was fine when I was like 11. But then my mom heard it. She brought me inside, and she was very upset. Obviously, she was like, "You can't say that to people." Like especially. But then when my dad he's like, my dad came home that night. And my mom was like, "Go sit down and tell your father what you said." And I remember he had a newspaper in front of his face. And it wasn't on purpose. But then remember, he was like, "What'd you say?" And I was like, "Tell him to suck my fat hairy nuts." And all I remember is his paper was shaking so much because he was trying not to laugh. Because he expected me to be like, "Oh yeah, I told him that he was a poopy head."
Yeah.
But then he was like, "Yeah, I told the kid to suck my fat hairy nuts." And I just remember, like, he like could not hold it together.
yeah.
I think I'll be the same way though.
Yeah, no, I definitely be like that. I just like, because like you saying to another kid is fine, 'cause that's funny. Like I get that, but like talking to your parents is different.
Mhm.
Like you said that to your parents, like, "Dad, suck my hairy fat nuts." That's when it gets like, okay, that's messed up.
Even if I have, I feel like I'd still laugh, like, because it would be so unexpected.
I think I'd discipline right away, but then like later on that night, I would like, yo,
Nice.
yo, that's a good one. Like,
I think
keep it up.
I'm pretty sure if like my kid like came to the table and like looked my fiance dead or wife at the time, like during was like, "Fuck you, bitch," I'd like carry an air horn, like, "Oh shit," just run it off, like, "What do I do?" Retaliate, return, go.
Call him a bitch back.
Just a laser. Like, yeah, that shit.
I feel like I'm gonna be a terrible father.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, my wife's got to be like a lot better than I am. I am so irresponsible.
So irresponsible. Hunter, what about you? How are you gonna discipline your kid? Kid walks up to you, and your wife, "Hey, yo, fuck you, mom, you dumb bitch." What are you gonna do?
I'd honestly probably at first wait for my wife's reaction and then play off of that.
That's a good move.
That's a good.
That's a
Work
good
off
move.
of that.
Because I think if she laughs
But-
at that, then it's okay. You're like,
But if she goes, "Are you gonna say anything to me?" I'm gonna be like, "Don't do that."
hey, nah, that ain't cool around here, fam.
And then I'd be like, "Go up to your room without supper." And then sneak him some fucking chicken or something. Be like, hey, good burn.
Sick bird.
She didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Hey, next time tell her to suck your fat hairy nuts.
Just like give him pointers. Hey, don't say that next time. Say this next time. No, then he's gonna out you because kids are fucking snitches.
That's facts.
That's true.
Daddy told me to do it.
Daddy told me to
I'm
tell
like,
you to
no.
suck my fat hairy
No, I
nuts.
didn't.
Fire. just
Just
gonna piss at your kid. Like, shut the fuck up.
Where is he learning these things?
Oh my
Just
god.
imagine like how many times as a child you cock block your dad. Because like if you did that and like your wife gets pissed at you for no reason, because
yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
like girls just like get pissed off, and then like they just get pissed off like some reason you didn't do anything, but like they get pissed off at you, and you're like, well, there goes the night. Good, that's fun. Good job, kid.
I feel like if
That's when I'd get pissed.
I feel like maybe if you guys were like planning a date or something, like if she was already in a good mood, then I could see it.
Yeah.
But like if she was already in like a pissant.
Oh yeah,
mood,
yeah, that's
and
what I'm
like
saying.
and then he just like hits that, and I'm just laughing. Like I don't even care that.
No, yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, no, 100%. But she's like in a good mood. She's having a good day, and you guys are like planning on doing stuff whatever the rest of the night, and then just 180, just pissed off.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Oh, you want to get disowned, don't you? Like,
Oh, okay. You can go with Uncle
You
Jeff. You go with Uncle Jeff at the boarding camp.
Go out to Utah now.
Yeah. See how you like Uncle Jeff for a year, huh? I bet you won't speak back no more.
Go meet all your 37 cousins.
You go
Like
up
that.
to the kids' room, you're like, do you have any idea what you fucking did? You just cock blocked the shit out of
You
me.
motherfucker.
God, if my dad said that, oh my god, I would lose my shit. I know, just keep doing it.
If you were young, you wouldn't know. You'd be like, what? What's a cock
But like at 14 or like 15,
block?
if he said it to you,
Yeah.
oh, I just keep doing it every time. Then
Oh, yeah.
I'd piss mom off all the time. Like, oh, haha, dad.
Like,
Just like
yeah,
look at him.
yeah,
after
just,
it.
like drops hints like, yeah, me and your mom can do it tonight. I'm like, oh really?
Not anymore.
Hey mom, fuck you. I feel like it's a good way to pull it then.
Me and dad were talking. He called you fat yesterday.
She's like, what did you say?
And have fun.
Oh my god. If my kid ever does this, oh,
Yeah, dad would.
I'd be
that'd
pissed, but then I give him props like good one. That was fucking nice.
Yeah, that'd be the thing. Like, I don't know, because like I feel like parents growing up like in the generation before us, I think it'd be more understanding than most parents. You know.
You feel like we're being more understanding.
Yeah, I think our
generation?
generation would be
Yeah.
more understanding.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%. Because I know like my parents, like my friends' parents, like that. They're just like, no, it's like this is how it is. That's whatever.
I do have some friends with some really strict parents. They're like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, do this, do that.
Oh yeah, no, my parents are pretty strict. Yeah.
And they're weird people.
Mm.
So I mean I grew up kind of strict, but then like as I got older, they obviously leaned off because
Yeah, no,
like
it's
I'm fucking
Mhm.
16, I have a car, like I'm fine,
Mhm.
shit
Yeah.
like that. So I feel like, do you think people replicate like how their parents raise them, unless they're like really shit like drug
That's
dealer
yeah,
parents?
that's what I'm thinking. Because I know there's
I want to be like you, mommy. and daddy.
no, it's like I think it could go both ways. I feel like if you have good parents and like good role models, you want to be like them. But if you have like bad, like it brings me back to Fresh Prince of Bel Air, like where Will Smith just pops off on his dad or whatever.
Mhm.
That big scene. It's like I feel like there's some kids that are like I want to be the direct opposite if it's a bad one, like you said, like a drug dealer or like anything like bad like that. It depends. Like I don't know. I believe more like nature versus nurture. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. It's like environment more based on than the people that are genetics. I guess.
So you think your environment raises you more than people
Yeah.
raise you?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty solid argument
Yeah.
against it. Like, yeah, but then there's also the other one. Like, what if you're in a good environment, but then your parents are just fucking shit?
Well, I'm saying like environment includes the people around you.
Oh, you're
Like-
talking like everyone except your parents? Like, if you're friends, or are you talking strictly with your parents?
I'm just saying like it's like nature's like saying like you're born this way, you're gonna be that way no matter what.
Mhm.
Just because your parents are like that's
Yeah.
genetics. Nurture's like you guys obviously you should know it. It's like the people around you, or like how you grow up or whatever. It doesn't. I'm not saying just parents or just friends or just the people that you hang with or whatever. I'm just saying it's like there's more the people. I don't know how you grow up. I guess is better than just saying you have to grow up this certain way.
I see that.
So-
So if you grew up in a rich family, wouldn't you want nature then to take course? You're like, yeah, I want to be rich forever.
Yeah, but yeah. That makes sense. But like those can be like douchebags too. Like
Rich people?
yeah,
I feel like if you're rich and you have kids, you have to like like you kind of even have to like hide the fact that you're rich if you want to like.
yeah.
Even though I mean, there's some like acceptances. Like there's people that grew up rich, like they're fine people. Like
Hmm.
I don't know if I have any rich friends, like actually like millionaire friends.
Yeah, so I do like not a lot of people know about them, so obviously obviously not gonna say their name.
Mm-hmm.
But they're actually really close friends with ours, like really good family friends. We go on trips with them all the time, and they're like the secret millionaires because they have their own construction company, and they do huge jobs like in and out of state. Like they just got back from New York. They have dozens of employees and all that, and they're like some of the best people I know. Like they're so friendly. They'll help you with anything or whatever. And I don't know. So I mean, that's like my example. Like you can be rich and have a bunch of money, but you can still be a great person and stuff.
Yeah, but usually the stigma is like if you're rich, like you don't spend any time with your children. Like your children are raised by your nannies and shit like that. So. I mean,
yeah, I get it. I think it depends on what job and like where you live too. Like if you live out in California or in the Hamptons or any of that stuff, and then you just like work at an office all day.
Work in office.
Yeah.
Fuck you, kids. I'm working. I guess there's the other flip side. Like, hey, do you like being rich? Like,
yeah. Do you
have to work?
Yeah. Do you want to keep being rich?
Do you want to be poor? I can stop working and hang out with you every day.
We can live in a box and have the best times.
We can just be together all day. But some people take that honestly. People be like, yeah fuck money. I want to be with you. I mean, my mom and dad came with me and was like, do you want to be rich or do you want to have good parents? I'm like, I want to be fucking rich.
Yeah. I think it's like you have one, you want the other though.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like you kind of want either or. I don't know. I can't believe too many kids are like, yeah, I don't really want to see my parents all the time, but I want a bunch of money. Because like later in life, you're like, that was shit. Like that was
like I
did
not have a good childhood.
Yeah. And it's like I think that's when the cycle repeats of like that's when you stop hanging out with your kids and like that and that kind of cycle. That's when it happens. But
I had a fucking question. I fucking just blanked on it. I can't remember it all now. Fuck. It was about rich people. I think it was about rich people. Can you stop biting me? Oh my god. You said you have a dog. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have a Shih Tzu. She's turning. What is it? She's 14 right now.
She at your apartment?
No, she's back home.
14?
She's 14. Yeah.
Years old?
Yeah.
That's an old fucking dog.
Yeah. She's not doing. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's deaf. She can't see that well, and she doesn't give a shit anymore. Like I feel like dogs are kind of like people in that way. After a certain age, they just stop caring.
Yeah.
Because my dog just walks on the road. I'm like, what are you doing? And she just looks back.
She just lays down the road like, yeah. She's like, this is
I'm ready to die.
Because like this car, like we live on the country road, so like the cars they're going 60 miles an hour. They're not going to stop for a dog like a little bit bigger than that. So like, yeah, I'm like, are you dumb? Or are you like you're suicidal? Like I don't know. Like,
come on, work with me.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's fucking. Was she 5 months old?
Really?
Yeah, she's gonna live forever.
Those dogs do actually live a long time. Like a Shih Tzu, there's been dogs that lived to 20 years old. And my dad's like, fuck that. She's not living that long. I don't care what you say. Because my dad.
I will put her down.
But yeah, so.
You gonna put that dog down with yourself, or you gonna get her euthanized?
Probably euthanized.
Yeah.
I don't know. My mom's like super close to my dog more than I am. So, because I mean, especially with college, I'm never there. So.
I feel that actually. I have 2 dogs at my parents' house, and then we have this one. Fucking bitch. I hate this dog. I love this dog, but I don't know if you can tell, like the whole podcast, she's been fucking biting me.
I can see it.
Honestly, I thought she was chilling for a little bit.
She was chilling at the beginning, but then she just started doing this shit where she just started fucking biting me.
Nice.
Do you have any animals at home?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs, 2 cats.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a fucking circus over there.
But I got the one cat that's my cat.
He does have a legendary cat. The cat has not died since I've known Hunter. I've known Hunter for years.
Yeah.
The cat.
I was gonna say, so like it could be up to.
It's probably like 7 or 8 in between there.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's a legend. His
Boots.
name's Boots.
Okay.
Boots the
I
cat.
like that name. Yeah.
He used to be really fat, but now that he's gotten older, his fur and everything has just like slimmed down. Like his fur looks really gross now, and he's kind of skinny.
Okay, so he's like anorexic, kind of.
Yeah.
He just stopped eating. Can animals do that? Do they get anorexic? Like you said, your dog or
He eats,
some
like,
turned into a
pigs.
dumbass. Like can dogs develop those?
Yeah. Like my grandma's dog did that. She stopped eating for a while. She got super skinny, and my grandma's like, why? What, like, why are you doing this? Don't you like food?
What do you want? What do you want from me?
Yeah, and like, I don't know. I think dogs just stop. Like, they could if they wanted to. They just get depressed. Dogs do get depressed.
I think dogs do get depressed.
Yeah.
I've heard dogs dying from depression, especially after I think like female dogs like have kids.
Yeah,
I've heard like a couple of those like they just don't eat like postpartum depression. I believe that's a common case in dogs after they give birth. Actually.
Okay. No, there's dead ass like dogs. Like it's really weird, but dogs die from broken hearts.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, if their owner dies, they'll die like a couple months afterwards just because they're sad.
Isn't there a thing where
Weird.
dogs like if you move and like leave your dog, can't like the dog like track you down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wasn't there a movie about that shit?
Yeah, I actually watched them both.
Do you know what the movie's called?
Yeah.
What is
It's
it?
a dog's purpose.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
He
I
gets
watched
like
that.
reincarnated and shit.
Yeah.
He's reincarnated?
Yeah, he's like different dogs. He dies as a dog, but then he comes back as a different dog, and like he comes back as like a totally different dog to the same owner, and they do like the same things. He's like, "Oh my god, you're my dog." It's really weird. It's like pretty far fetched.
Is it?
No pun intended, but like,
Ooh,
oh nice.
good one.
But yeah,
Do you think that can actually happen? Do you believe in reincarnation?
I don't know what I believe honestly. I don't know.
No?
Like afterlife, I don't know.
You just think it's black?
It's just like a huge question mark. To
It
me,
is.
too.
You're
Like,
just gonna
I don't
die,
know.
and there's just gonna be a question.
Okay, not literally, but
like
like
literally a question.
You just
I
stare
don't
like-
know what happens.
What do you
I don't
think
know either.
happens?
I think
Go ahead, take your best shot in the dark. Whatever you want, because nobody
Imagine
knows.
It's just
Yeah.
a replay of your same life,
That'd be fine.
and
Like, that's,
you,
like-
like you just lose your memory.
yeah. I think I'm getting on like the Matrix / like simulation train more.
Ooh,
Honestly.
really?
I really am, because like there was this argument that I didn't hear it totally, but there's this argument out there. This guy explained it. He's like, "There's a better chance of this life being a simulation than it's not."
Mm-hmm.
Like he like proved it somehow. I don't know how he did it.
You like watch
Well, like-
the video but still don't
Yeah,
understand
I was
it.
like, okay, well, I got the cliff notes. We're good. But yeah, no, I think that would be my best guess.
Well, I don't think we're in a simulation right now. I think I do believe in reincarnation, but I think your fucking brain, like whenever, like say like you die,
Okay.
whatever, like you could come back as a different person, but like you don't
Okay.
have any of the fucking
Yeah,
thoughts,
You,
memories.
you just live a completely new life.
Yeah.
Completely new people.
Because I remember one time reading a story where like this kid was murdered at like 11 years old, but then like this 30-year-old was like, oh yeah, no, in a past life I was murdered by this dude here at this spot when I was 11 years old, and like found the guy and he like admitted to it. He's like, yeah, that happened. Like I killed that kid.
Damn.
Uh,
See, like that, those stories like that, those weird ones are like
There's
that-
little slim
I
ones,
know.
but then you also hear stories of like people that die. Oh, I met God.
That no, I
You
don't
don't think
know.
that one?
I don't think I can believe that.
No?
I grew pretty religious, and I'm like I'm fiending away a little bit as
Mhm.
I'm listening to more things. I'm getting more cultured and stuff.
I think before I decide what religion I'm gonna follow, I want to learn about all of them.
Yeah.
Before it.
Yeah, I think that's a good way.
Not
to
even
go about
religion,
it.
like afterlife style. Like what
Yeah.
happens in your
Yeah.
after? Like tell me what happens, and if I think it's dope, I think I might go with you.
Yeah. I think it's better to be educated because I think it's worse if you're going to church or whatever. And like we had like my pastor came over, like came to the house or I don't know, whatever. And we talked about this, and it's like it's better to have your own beliefs and not per se believe in God or any religion for that point, rather than just going to church because your parents did it.
hmm
Like just joining a tradition just because they did it doesn't mean you have to do it. Like that's like the most unhealthy thing if you're in a religion.
hmm
You know,
If you're forced into religion,
yeah, if you're forced into it or you're just doing it because like,
adapted into it
Yeah.
because that's all you know.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's super unhealthy. So like I mean I don't really go to church anymore. I don't really do any all that stuff. So I'm like learning more things about myself and finding my own whatever. So I'm liking doing that more rather than going to church every Sunday and waking up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
that's
Oh my
where-
God.
That's where it got me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'll go to church. Oh, what time I gotta wake up? 8? Nah, you can fuck off. I
Yeah,
hate
you
you.
get some wine and bread, pro. Con, you're waking up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Oh no.
No way I'm doing that
There's no
shit.
way. I was a bit.
Oh, I gotta do that every Sunday? No, I'm good.
I just got done playing COD at 4 o'clock, Mom. Come on.
Yeah, get up,
Like-
good to go. I took a nap.
Basically just took a nap. Yeah. Just come in. But yeah, so.
I was never really raised, I don't think you were either, really raised
No.
in a religious background.
I've been to church like probably like 8 to 10 times in my life ever.
Was it for Easter and Christmas?
I don't even.
Not even
know.
just for
Okay.
I don't even think so, to be
Okay.
honest. That's
Is that-
just random.
Just weddings. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, what's up?
I don't get people that do that. Like, they just go to Christmas and Easter and, like, so why do you go? I don't know. Like,
It's like, I mean, you can still believe in Christmas. Even the spirit of Christmas, Christ was born?
Yeah.
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 Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So
sure.
that looked like a Christmas born.
I don't remember if he died or was born. I don't remember.
He was born on Christmas.
Yeah, he was born on Christmas. Yeah, I think
Well,
shit.
I mean, even like I mean we can go into it, but like he wasn't even born. He's like born in summer.
But he was born on
But he's born on Christmas. Yeah.
It's like the Virgin Mary. Oh yeah, I'm a virgin.
Oh yeah, she's a virgin. Yeah. I was just
Yeah. Her husband came out and was like, I'm pregnant. I'm a virgin.
Or
He's like, oh, that's a miracle, baby.
yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, he's born. Like, no, he's born Christmas. Why they pick Christmas? Why they pick December 25th? They're like, he was actually born this day.
Dude,
Hey, yo, don't listen to that summer shit. He was born this day.
Dude, it's so weird. Like I don't know, it's like back in time, like when like the moon cycles, and like that was like the best time for birthing or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't like the Bible. Like, how does that work?
You're the one that grew up religious. You tell us.
Well, no, I'm going into like I'll like expand out. I'm just saying like how do you know like what they're saying? That's like how many thousands and thousands of years ago.
Well, isn't there like New Testament, Old Testament? Like people just catch up on it.
Oh yeah, New Testament. Sorry, that was only 2,000 years ago.
So 2,000 years ago was memorable at least. You know, that was like zero.
But like, is it like? There's just weird stories that like I don't know. Like you gotta be. There's just stories I hear. And it's like I don't think that it's just like humanly possible. Like it shouldn't work that way.
You don't think 2,000-year-old stories should work?
How do they know they're the same thing? Like the translation, there's been so many languages translated too. Like
Facts.
that, like it's been translated through so many languages into English, which is very new, like very new language. And like back then, they wasn't even spoken language; it was just written. Or like no, it wasn't even written; it was spoken.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have any like symbols or anything.
They had no pencil and paper.
Yeah, I mean it was just it's stone and shit.
Yeah, slow down, man. Let me carve that in.
Yeah. Oh, how did you do that? Oh, okay.
Let me just carve this fucking 1,000-year-old stone with another stone, with a sharper stone I found on the ground. People are gonna, like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna believe this shit in fucking religion. 2,000 years.
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years later. Like, yeah, sure.
And it's just weird because like back in the day, like they're just so stupid. Like people back then, they're just stupid enough to like not stupid enough to believe it, but like stupid enough to go on with it, I guess, and keep teaching. So it's just different things. But that's just my little side on it, I guess. So.
I mean, we're not trying to sit on Christianity as an FYI. We're just making jokes. These are all just
Oh
jokes.
yeah, no, just yeah.
We always gotta put disclaimers in. We don't want to get canceled.
Oh, dude, that's so weird how you have to do that nowadays.
I mean, we're too small. I think we're small enough.
But like, you guys talked about getting canceled, like in one of your other podcasts to listen to, and it's like they'll bring stuff. Like, once you guys get big, it's like
it doesn't matter what we say.
Yeah.
They can find it regardless.
Yeah.
I think I said they are worded on one of the podcasts, even on the cancel one. I think.
Yeah, I think that's why you started talking about it. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it started.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. It's just like okay. So I'm starting to remember it more, but like cancel, like they bring us so many years, like you can, like it's like this when this blows up or whatever, it could be like 8 years from now or whenever it does. They could come back in like 5 years and like see this podcast and be like,
well, yeah, but then like a new set of rules will be like, oh my god, they talked about kids. No, unacceptable.
They talked about polygamy in a bad way. That's the norm now. Like
everyone got wives. Like, what's up? But yeah, like you don't even know it's gonna be in the fucking future. And they're like, yeah, cancel that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck her. Oh, that was good in the past, not anymore.
Yeah, that's why cancel culture is so.
You know what actually is the kind of a similar thing that's really out there? Hell. Fun fact for you. So like say like you went to hell, like obviously Hitler's in hell, right?
Yeah.
Because like he created genocide, he had the Nazi regime. And there's people like 1,000 years before him. Oh, what are you down here for, Hitler? Oh, I just killed a lot of people. Oh, what are you down here for? I just ate meat on a Sunday.
That's true.
Like that's facts.
That's true. I worked on a Sunday. Here we are. I probably should have built that house, but I was feeling couch potato, so I was like, I gotta do something, dude.
I gotta do something. But like, if you think about it like that, like shit, like 1,000 years ago, like wasn't a sin, but like today it's a sin. But like, and then vice versa.
Yeah, well,
so,
especially
like,
for like women and stuff too. That stuff like
exactly.
Oh my gosh,
like, why are you down here? Oh, I murdered someone. Oh, why are you down here? Man, I fucking
showed my ankle.
Yeah, I voted.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I spoke against my master or something. Right?
My man spoke up, and I spoke up against him.
Yeah,
like shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
yeah, exactly. It's weird how things change.
Yeah, so like I feel like cancel culture is kind of like in a really stretched out similar way. I know I just created hell for the cancel culture. I just connected.
You know what's similar?
Hell. Cancel. It works though the way I described it. I feel like, but like. That's the same thing. Like we don't know what's gonna be canceled 5 years from now.
Oh yeah, it could be like the smallest things. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, 2 of them wearing a hat. Fucking only Hunter's the good one now.
Yeah.
Like we can't even. I hate them. Like, just having a dog here, like, she's just biting my fucking shirt, like, for the, like, past 30... fuck. She's just biting my shirt for, like, the past 30 minutes. Like, oh my god, he held the dog for 30 minutes?
Yeah. They're supposed to roam free.
What are they doing? Get PETA on the phone.
Yeah.
And then PETA's gonna come and euthanize it. Wow. Dude, PETA's fucking stupid.
PETA is stupid.
I hate PETA. I also hate vegetarians.
Dude, vegans are the worst.
Do you hate you vegetarian?
No. I just said vegans are the worst.
Yeah, you can hate yourself. You know?
Vegans are the worst. That's why I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
I always talk about vegetarian because I'm vegan.
Yeah. We're different, okay? Like, dude, I don't like. They just I don't mind vegans or like people that like any people like whether you're like gay or transgender or anything like that.
Oh, I don't care about anything.
Yeah,
like that. My sister is gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew that. But like. I respect, like, I love people like that.
That's just a white thing I said. I started to interrupt.
No.
My sister's gay. It's okay. I can make fun of him. Yeah. That's literally what I just said. I'm just skipping past it. Not what I meant.
Yeah, we have family friends that are gay too, and it's like, and my cousin's.
Yeah, Hunter's gay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It's alright.
I'm not gay.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
But like, it's fine. Like, I love people. Like, I love everyone equally. We have a story. We could probably talk about this other story off podcast. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. We're gonna get that one on the top.
Probably should. But like, I don't like the people that force it upon you, or like they make it noticeable, and like they get pissed off if you don't agree with them or whatever, or you don't like.
That's like for anything though. If someone forces anything upon you, then you like it.
Yeah, and if like you see like a video of like two people making out that are gay, and it's like, oh, I don't want to see that. Well, I don't want to see anyone really anywhere making out. Yeah, like, I just don't like that. Like, but they'll turn it on here, like, oh, you like gay people? I'm like, no, that's actually not what I said.
No, like if you show me a man and woman making out right now, I'll scroll past that shit too. Like,
it's on a certain site that I'm feeling in the mood for, but like.
You get attacked regardless.
Yeah, no, you are. It's just stupid stuff like that.
You can't have an opinion in 2020. That shit's canceled.
Or you can have a very strong opinion and just defend the shit out of it
without any facts.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird how the world works now. It sucks.
It's 2020.
Yeah,
We are not good.
We
are unwell.
The world is not the best right now.
I'm not gay.
Hunter's not gay.
Okay.
He likes beef jerky.
You can, yeah.
So, like, how can you frame him, you know?
I love chopping wood.
I be chopping wood. I be fixing cars. I wrangle my own cows. Like,
I hunt my own food.
I actually don't live in this house. I live in the forest.
I live in the woods.
I just come in here for just this podcast, actually.
It's weird, because, like, I've kind of like got to know Connor pretty well, and like I'm assuming he does the same shit with you guys, but like
I can't diss Connor in multiple podcasts. I
know it's not dissing him, it's just like a story, but like you guys are pretty close, like close. And the reason I say that, like your friend group, like your whole friend group,
okay,
like when you guys sent Snapchat, you guys are like cuddling together, which is fine. Like we did that too much.
Is cuddling a man or man? Did you take offense to that, Cole? Or fuck, I called you Cole again. Jesus fuck, I'm so sorry.
It's alright. I've been called Jorey too many times. So, no, not at all. Because like the story was like me and Connor were sleeping on the couch, not together, but like it was like an L couch. So it was like this, and then he just like wiggled over and then like put his head on my dick for like an hour and just slept. I'm like, oh, damn it, Connor.
That's what you know you do. You just rub his head.
I was like, is it gay if I just like?
Is it gay if I run my fingers through your hair? I just act like I like this.
Yeah, because like in Padre and stuff, like we only had a couple beds, so like it'd be like 2 or 3 of us to a bed, and we just like chill. It's like that's fine, like that's totally normal, or whatever. I don't know.
That's just the way we grew up with each other. Like,
that's
like when I slept over at Hunter's house, like we just share his bed. Like we was like fucking 2 inches away from each other, just sleeping.
Yeah, no, that's how it is now. Which, yeah, like I mean, I didn't have that before the friend group now here, but like. No, it's easy to get to know you guys better. It's a lot easier. I mean,
yeah.
Does it make you more comfortable if we get closer like that? I feel like it's a lot easier when like okay, closer to you now.
It's
like nice.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way to break down barriers really quick.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Because like,
but it also can turn really bad on you really quick.
It depends on who you are.
Really. It depends on who you go near, also.
That's true. Because like Dave, I didn't know Dave. Like I met Dave first time Oktoberfest, and then I didn't see him for like months. And then Dave's pretty chill. Like he'll just stop in on the weekday at our place. I'm like, "What's up, dude?" because he lives an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
We're like, so he just drove down for the day. He's like, yeah, what are you guys doing? We're like, I guess we're drinking tonight.
You want to? Guess we're fucking drinking, bro.
Because so it's like stuff like that. Because I don't really know Dave all that well, but like the last couple
It's kind
months,
of an asshole. I have to diss him on every podcast. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine.
That's obligatory. You're welcome, Dave.
No. It was a good time. So like, yeah, no, but it's been a good time.
Circle all the way back around. Big party boy, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can wrap her up. You ready to wrap her up then?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So you can find Two Cute Guys on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. I feel like I'm missing one. Anchor. We also have our socials that you can hit us up on: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We also have a business email, JureshBusiness, JURESH business @gmail.com. We also have a Patreon, Patreon/2Cute Guys. Did you know that, Jorey?
I do now.
Yeah, you do. And there's tiers. Did you know there's tiers?
Is there tiers?
Yeah, there's a $1, a $5, a $10, a $20, and a $50. If I'm not mistaken.
What do you get for the $50?
You get your own private episode.
Really?
Yep. You get your own bonus episodes.
Alright.
If you like, you know, you got a free shirt for being on here.
Yeah.
$20 reward. Every new design, you get a free one.
Really?
Yep.
I think people gotta start looking into that. That's
I
good
think people
shit.
should start looking into that too. It'd be really cool.
Get on that, people. Yeah.
Yeah, get on there. All right, Hunter.
Alright, tell your mom, tell your children, tell your mom's children.
Spread the word and spread them cheeks.
Fuck off.
Thanks for coming on, Jorey.
Thanks for having me.